Hello, just super quick before we get on with today's video, I want to give a massive shout out to my beautiful wife Shaba. She's just released her first single. I'm very so incredibly proud. And you know, I'm not biased at all. It's honestly such a good song, and it's not a one-off. She's doing multiple song releases and doing an EP early next year, and I just wanted to give it a shout out. And if you want to go stream, if you want to listen to some music, then this is the place to go. Here's all the info you need. Just search for Shaba on any platform, or I Don't Like Me Either Shaba. Ta-da! Thank you for listening. Now on with the video. I think I'm coming down with my second cold of this month.
It's Halloween today.
You're not going to be watching this on Halloween, but I'm filming it on Halloween, and I think I'm getting ill again for the second time in October. I only just got over the last one.
Why?
Hey Spuds, it's Jamie. Welcome back to another video. If that's on our channel, I don't know, but welcome either way. I'm very glad to have you here, and I hope you are glad to be here. I hope you're doing well, and I am excited about this video. I have not dived into the subreddit of Egg in Real Life for a little while. Egg in Real Life is a subreddit of memes that are trans related, specifically for people who are just figuring out that they may be trans, hence the egg. The egg is cracking. This is a video full of cracking eggs, but like trans eggs, not chicken eggs or goose eggs or quail eggs or whatever kind of ostrich eggs. They're very big eggs. No, this is very specifically trans eggs. Sorry. When I get ill, I don't know where my brain goes. It disappears. My brain is just full of snot. That's disgusting. Sorry. Today we are looking at this subreddit. I find it cute, wholesome, relatable. This is the lovely, heartwarming trans content that I like to bring sometimes. So yes, let's get on with it, shall we? I plan on moving out next year, meaning just one more year. Then I can leave the closet. Woohoo! Yes, I know it must be difficult to wait. It will happen. Wait. Oh no, don't be sad. No, I have to wait a whole year until I'm out of the closet. Curled up on the floor crying. Yes, in the grand scheme of things, a year actually goes very quickly. Often too quickly for my liking. But that year will fly by, and before you know it, you will be able to come out of the closet and live your life as who you are. And it is much better to wait that year and to do it when you are in a safe and secure situation that is good for you and is a good time for you to come out, than you do it when you are in a situation that may become toxic or hostile and just isn't the right time for you to come out. I know it's difficult to wait, but it will happen. It will. You will not be crying on the floor. You will be doing the little Homer whoop 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 whoop. Me just walking along, getting a flyer. I never know what to do in that situation. I feel rude if I don't take it, but then I don't want to take it, and this is something I'm interested in. Because if I'm not interested in it, I'm probably just going to waste a bit of paper that could have gone to somebody who is interested in it. Anyway, my own reflection. Me specifically avoiding it. Me again. Yes. The early days of transitioning become some like assault course of mirror avoidance. Even walking past shop windows, it's like, oh, let me window browse. Oh, there was nothing there and I just saw myself. I can relate. Did not like mirrors. Mirrors were my worst enemy. Would not say they're my best friend now, but I don't think that's a trans thing. That's just a self-esteem thing. Yeah, this is a very like trans egg early stage transition vibe. So, tell me, how many times in a day do you think about being a girl? I would assume this is a trans femme meme. Oh, you know, just the normal amount. The normal amount is 0. Oh, I've seen this kind of thing done before where it's like, but everybody thinks all the time about what it would be like to live as a gender that is not their assigned gender. And it's like, not really. It's quite a relatively, you know, strongly trans thing to do that. To be like, yeah, I wonder. Potentially definitely little trans egg right there. Cute little comic drawn by Nix is Art. Thank you. What if you want to be happy with how deep your voice got since self-training, but God said, oh, 51% female, 10% male. Did you like a little like voice tester thing to test how voice your deep is? Do you know how many times recently I have swapped the two words around and I've said sentences and Sharp just been like, what did you just say? Yeah, it's happening a lot. Yeah, yes, to check how voice your deep is. Absolutely. Do you know, I want to do this. I'm going to get one. Oh, I have to read. The Palace of Green Porcelain. I found the Palace of Green Porcelain when we approached it about noon, deserted and falling into ruin. Only ragged vestiges of glass remained in its windows, and great sheets of the green facing had fallen away from the corroded metallic framework. It lay very high upon a turfy down, and looking north, eastward, before I entered it, I was surprised to see a large estuary, or even creek, where I judged Wandsworth and Battersea must once have been. I thought then, though I never followed followed up on the thought. Can I stop that? Do I have to do any more? Okay, this is telling me the male range is between 85 to 180 hertz. So this person who did self-training to deepen their voice, not testosterone, literally only just outside male range, technically. But like, come on, it's all so subjective, and honestly, like, it's about how you feel with yourself and the progress you've made, not what some app tells you. Okay, mine seems to be, it says it's in male range, and it's 85 to 127 hertz. What does that mean? I think testosterone did its thing for my voice, but honestly, you are doing something to change your voice through training, as long as you're doing it the correct way and being safe. Trans dad hat on for a second, then yeah, like, don't worry. This whole 51% female, 10% male thing is a bit bizarre. Nah, you do you. Don't listen to that app. Some girl walks up to me during class and asks me if I'm a girl or a boy. Me, happy because I passed as androgynous, but sad and fairly annoyed that my stupid closeted ass answered boy. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I did this as well. I have a very distinct memory of being deep in the throes of, like, my egg is cracking a bit here. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. I'm pretty sure this was before I learned, like, the term trans. I was just having feelings that were getting stronger and I didn't know what to do with them, and so, like, I was really exploring my self-expression and what made me feel more comfortable, and that was, like, presenting a lot more masculine, and I just didn't have a word or any language to describe how I was feeling. Anyway, I was on the bus on my way back from college when I was 16, and this kid on the bus, it's always kids, right? Adorable, but they just say whatever shit they are thinking, and it can be awkward sometimes. This kid was just like, "Excuse me, are you a girl or a boy?" I was like, hello. Okay. And the parent was like, "You don't ask that. Stop it." And then they apologized to me. But I went, "I'm a girl." And no, I said it. I should have known. How did I not just know? How? No, I had to know the term before I could know it was me. And I thought about it a lot, because I was like, why did I say that? Why am I questioning why I said that? Why do I feel bad that I said that? Why? What is going on here? What is happening? Why am I having all these feelings? Yeah, so I get that. I get where you're coming from. Absolutely. You're so quiet. You're so quiet. I used to get told this all the time. Thanks. I have crippling voice dysphoria. That's a big reason why I was so quiet. Wow. Of all the trans memes I have ever seen, this one feels like the most relatable. There are many that are incredibly relatable, but this one is hitting hard. I practically did not speak in front of people who weren't my close friends or family for quite a while. Like, college classes, I would never put my hand up to answer a question, and if I got, like, picked on randomly, I would just mumble that I did not know the answer, even if I did, because I didn't want to talk. Sometimes I had no choice, and I hated it. So I did seem really, really quiet. I didn't like talking to people I didn't know. I probably seemed quite rude, because in social interactions where you would normally, like, make small talk or say thank you, I would likely have seemed quite shut off, quiet. I would say thank you, but it would be very quiet. I don't know if everybody would have heard me. This is speaking to me on another level, on a very, very deep level. Hard relate. "You had no signs as a kid, right?" asks the little brain. The brain is teasing you. No, now shut up. What about when you ironically dressed up as a princess all the time? Wide awake, cannot sleep. Now this is just running through my head. Thank you, brain, for doing this to me at 3 a.m. Also, just to point out, you don't need to have any signs as a kid. You're trans or you're not. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, not every trans person was, like, non-conforming for their assigned sex when they were a kid. It doesn't mean anything if you were. It doesn't mean anything if you weren't. This is why it's so ridiculous that there are so many TERFs that are like, I was a tomboy when I was a child. They would have transed me if I was a child these days, because any sign at all and trans. And it's got nothing to do with expression. That can be a marker, it can be an indication, but on its own it means nothing, really. And a lack of expression that is not typical for your assigned birth sex, but having many other symptoms of dysphoria or knowing you are trans, that is what's important. The diagnostic criteria for gender things used to rely a a lot more heavily on expression and presentation, and now it relies on how do you feel, you know, the important thing. So yeah, you don't need to have any signs in childhood. I don't know if that helps this person's brain. Trying men's underwear as a trans guy. Why have a ballroom with no balls? Oh, I love it. This is so brilliant. I personally don't want to wear underwear that isn't like men's underwear, like Y fronts and boxers and stuff. Before I had lower surgery, yeah, lots of ballroom, no balls. Now, probably a little bit too much ballroom, but it gets a little bit filled. Maybe that's TMI. No, it's not. I showed my whole journey in a vlog. It is not TMI. You can hear little details about my ball. Oh no, it's weird now. Okay, I love this meme. Do I love it more than the crippling voice dysphoria one? Maybe. This has been very good for the memes. I have found a couple that I love very much. Do you know what? You can have all the ballroom. You don't need any balls, and you can have all the ballroom. There's nothing wrong with that. You have that ballroom, whether you use it or not. Enjoy it. Yeah. Girls usually like wearing dresses. I don't get euphoria from wearing dresses, so still cis. Yeah. Not all girls like wearing dresses. Not all girls like wearing dresses. Indeed, and this is the whole bit about expression versus feeling and identity. You know, your gender expression can be completely separate and not typical for your gender identity. So just because you are a trans woman, potentially, who does not like wearing dresses, doesn't mean that you're cis. No. But maybe not still cis. It doesn't all come down to the dresses. Me. Oh, you are looking very upset. Is that like a fist and a thumbs up and like a grimace through crying? Your eyes are very pink. Are you okay? Is that just from the crying? Sore chest hair. This is on like the trans subcategory of memes. Might still be cis. I don't know. You know, don't all cis guys feel like this about finding a chest hair? Just devastated. Normal thing for a cis person to do, not trans at all. I think there are some major cracks going on in your egg. It hurts so much. Oh, I just saw that in yellow. Is that snot? Is that green bit snot? Dysphoria sucks. I'm sorry. I need to Google how to say this Pokemon's name because I don't want to get roasted for saying it wrong. Togepi, apparently.
Togepi.
Togepi. Togepi came out of its egg. Woo! How cute. Yes, what a little trans egg, Togepi. Hello, welcome, welcome. We love that you have emerged from your egg. Join trans group as an ally. Woohoo! Such a good ally. I relate to so many posts. Realization. I relate to so many posts. Maybe not an ally. I was gonna say uh-oh. I'm not diminishing the fact that like being trans can really suck. I know there's a lot of difficulty. Honestly though, the difficulty around being trans is like, yes, dysphoria is sucky, but like access to healthcare, like gender affirmative healthcare, really helps with that. It is society. It is mostly other people's crappy opinions and transphobia that makes being trans difficult. If it was just dealing with our own dysphoria, difficult, not denying that, absolutely not a fun thing to deal with, but there is a course of action and there is something that really does help with that. Like for me, transitioning has all but gotten rid of my gender dysphoria, but I still find being trans a little tricky sometimes because of other people. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I was going to say uh-oh about realizing that you may be trans, but like it's difficult because I don't see it as like a bad thing for me as a person, as like an individual and for individuals. It's something in life that has its ups and downs, but other people make it an uh-oh moment. I think that's where I was going. I'm really sorry. I completely lost my train of thought with that one. The train did not even arrive at the station to collect my thoughts. Just pissed off into the distance. Anyway, know your trans pride flags. This may be a slight repeat. I don't recognize everything on this. I have seen these types of memes, but I had to include it. So we have trans, and then we have Ant. My middle name is Anthony, so I feel like Ant is winning for me so far. Sans, yeah, us. Okay, I'm British, so I don't think I said that right. Ass doesn't sound right, does it? Rats. Any Noah fans here? You say that without the T, right? Is it Zar? Satan. Why do I have a feeling that most people are going to pick Satan? Na 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 na. How many? Na na na. Like a banana na. And then just okay, you're gonna pick aren't you? I don't want to derail direct you in any direction. Please comment below which flag you are. Are you trans? Are you ant? Are you sans? Are you arse? Are you rats? Are you czar? Are you Satan? Are you na? Or are you just that sounded too cute. I can't shout. No, I feel so embarrassed. I'm in my own house. Nobody can hear me. You can hear me. Nobody can hear me right now, and I can't do it. No. Anyway, which one are you? I regretted reading them all out again when I got to arse, but I was committed. So sorry if I kind of lost the will to do it halfway through. I don't know what is wrong with me today. Oh look, a little flowchart for blowhigh. Do you have money? Let's go with no for now. Do you have a job? No. Do you have possessions? No. Do you have a soul? No. Liar. Okay, yes. Sell it. Buy blowhigh. Do you have money? Let's go no. Do you have a job? No. Do you have possessions? Yes. Sell them. Buy blowhigh. Do you have money? Oh, then you go not for blowhigh. Blasphemy. Buy blowhigh. Do you have money? No. Do you have a job? Yes. They pay you? Yes. Buy blowhigh. They pay you? No. And then it goes back around to the possessions one. So you either have to sell your soul, sell your possessions, use your money to buy blowhigh. If you don't want to use your money for blowhigh, blasphemy, buy blowhigh. If you have money, it's just a straight up yes, then you buy blowhigh. Every single option ends in buying blowhigh. What if you really don't have a soul though? Anyway, buy blowhigh. I do have a blowhigh. I did not buy blowhigh. A wonderful person gave me blowhigh at one of my book events. Thank you so much. I love blowhigh. Hello. Live reaction. POV, you find out your name is gender neutral. Dun, dun, dun. I had that realization, but after I changed my name, I was like, oh, Jamie is gender neutral apparently, more so in the States. In the UK, it's definitely more of like a masculine name, and I'd heard of Jamie Lee Curtis, but then I got a lot of comments from Americans being like, was Jamie your birth name and you just kept it because it can be gender neutral? And I was like, interesting. I don't mind, I still like it. I feel like having a gender neutral name would be very useful as a trans person. Gender euphoria from face up or other normal ways. No, we don't like gender euphoria this way. From Snapchat though, yeah. Oh, is this what this character would look like Snapchat, or is this the person who made the meme? Can you create characters like that in Snapchat now? That's very cool. I'm a girl, yippee, yahoo! 10 minutes later, what if I'm cis and don't even want to be a girl and I'm tricking myself into being trans? And the self-doubt, it's gonna happen, and only you know for sure who you are. If you're having the feelings on the left, I feel like maybe not cis, maybe not. You're non-binary, you never were before. See, I was actually using an advanced technique called lying, yes, to everybody, including myself for a while. But it's something that people do when they're having to deal with something difficult that they're not sure how other people will react. It's so bizarre to me. You come out and people are like, oh, but you never showed any signs. Oh, but you've never mentioned this before. And it's like, yes, there's a reason for that, Sheila. Why do you think? I don't know why I picked the name Sheila. Sorry to Sheilas. I don't think that you're all horrible. I've met some lovely Sheilas. A couple. I've not met many Sheilas, but they've all been lovely. Maybe I did not want to tell you earlier. Are you a mind reader? The far right is all like, oh, soy has estrogen in it. It's gonna feminize you. Like, damn, I wish. I just basic misunderstanding of how things work. Biology and chemistry and just, yeah, wow. Drink soy milk, grow boobs. Blowhigh offers the trans femme dessert. Do you accept? Is that estrogen? Lovely little estrogen pills for dessert. They also have something like a banoffee pie, you know? Don't deny yourself an edible. Well, I guess they are. You can eat them. But, you know, a sweet dessert, like some chocolate. Go for it. Me trying to have a good day. Trying so hard. Look at the pain on the face. Dysphoria. Creeping in there. Oh. Honestly, dysphoria. That will all be duck quacked out, but feel free to comment it down below in a censored way so that your comment does not get automatically whoop by YouTube. If you agree with the sentiment, of course, you don't have to. Wait, I'm trans? Always have been. That's the thing. It's like, I didn't become trans. I just learnt the word for it. If you're trans, you've always been trans. It's a thing. Staring at that trans badge of a moon. Blowhigh again. Again! Why am I kind of curious about what wearing boxers would feel like? This feels like an embarrassing thing to be curious about. If somebody writes in caps, I have to say it in a shouty way. It's absolutely not an embarrassing thing to be curious about. It's not. If you want to know what that feels like, there's nothing wrong with it. Go see what it feels like. Do it. Oh, a little angry bird. Boxers with fun prints. It's like a cracker. Chomp. You chomped on the biscuits? I was going to say biscuits because it's a cracker. Oh, Angry Bird has calmed down. This is very gender. I feel so affirmed. This is amazing. I'm glad I got over that initial embarrassment. Chicken thoughts. Chicken thoughts official. You have no need to feel embarrassed about wanting to explore how you express and what you want to wear and what makes you comfortable. You do it. You chomp that cracker of boxers or whatever else it is you want to try. Do it. I don't really care for Blow High. And at this point, I'm too scared to admit it. That's okay. I think Blow High is a cute mascot, but like, you don't care for Blow High? Cool. I just like Blow High because Blow High is a shark. Realistic transition goals. No, we don't like the realistic ones. We want to be Ellie from The Last of Us 2. Why is that not a realistic transition goal? I mean, maybe you don't want to be thrust into a fungal infection zombie apocalypse. I also personally, in The Last of Us 2, maybe slight spoilers if you've not played the game, giving you a minute to skip the next, 30 seconds or so. I personally was not a massive fan of Ellie's character in The Last of Us 2. Did not vibe with her vibe. No. I loved the LGBT plus representation, but I did not vibe with her as a character. Though I didn't vibe with many of them. I like Dana, but yeah, there was a lot of characters I just was not there for. And then the ones I did like, some of them died. I bring a sort of penis vibe to airport security that the machine don't really like. I went through one of those machines once, and all I could think about is, oh my god, someone's gonna see my little dink. I don't want that to happen. And I probably looked really nervous, and it's not because I was dodgy, it's just because I'm trans. But apparently, the person who sees it is like in a back room, so they don't actually see you. There isn't a connection between like the scanned version of you and what you actually look like with your skin on. So that was slightly reassuring, but still, don't like the machine. Okay, buying PC parts, buying gender-affirming clothes. Me who makes bad financial decisions, sweating which decision to make. Oh, I can't advise you because both sound good. It depends, what's more important. And that was it for all the Egg in Real Life memes for today. What did we think? Go leave your comments down below what you thought of the memes. Go comment down below what flag you are, and also say dysphoria if that's actually how you feel, but you know, the non-sweary version, the censored version of that, so that your comment actually shows up. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to, but no pressure. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye.